Hello everyone. In this episode we are going to explore or continue to explore the Black Pits mine. Let's see what is ahead of us.
Magisters. What are they up to?
Exactly. What are they up to? Think beast. Go alone.
What word on getting this oil contraption working?
The Magister looks you up and down with utter dispassion.
You should not be here.
I'm going to take the fight. I don't want to play the game anymore. So Sibyl, let's do some preparation, right? I think I'm going to use this. And I'm going here. I think Fane. Then you don't move. Just stay where you are. And Losa, you go here. And Sibyl, give the man something. Let's continue. Grow that you have as much right to be as anyone. If she feels otherwise, then she would better be ready for a fight. Yeah, it's not going to cut it.
The Magister's hand reaches back for her weapon.
Intruder!
Intruders, it makes sense.
Die!
Ouch. That hurts. Okay. She's not in the fight, that's why. That's not good. She's not going first. I wanted her in the fight. Well. Possessed Black Ringer. This is her. Should be. It should be enough. You know what? I think I need this. Just have. I'm going to use him. Oh no, I think. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's go. I'm going to give Uncanny Vision to Beast. Let's do this. That was more than expected. 2k. It was a crit, that's why. Well, I was lucky on this one. Well. Is this him? Yeah, this is him, right? Yeah. Let's use this on him. Okay, another crit. I've been very lucky on this one. Can't do much, the poor guy.
I'll yield to none.
How much is it? So this one.
I'll yield to none. Prepare yourself.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, my bad. It's better if she goes here. Can she take them? No. Can you go here? Easy one. Easy one. Let's take that and see if Fang can use it. Can you use it, Fang? No, it's not even better for him. It is better for her. I don't think so. It is not. Yeah, this is just bad. Wait. I don't know what's going to happen here. Should not explode, but you never know. There's a wall here, a clump. Okay.
That's a lot of firepower to stockpile in one place.
Yeah. Do the work, right? Bane. Notes on automating all barrel creation. The only thing that will save my life is the knowledge that those other puppets don't have yet. At least I hope so. Machine restart sequence, Amber, Sapphire, Emerald. There is also an image of a garnet at the bottom marked out with a big red X. Okay. Amber, Sapphire, Emerald.
Guess I know what I need to do now.
I hope you do, because I'm not so sure. Yeah, Sybil and Losa, just wait over there. This Losa, you can go here. Check this. No, I don't want to do that. We'll check this later.
Impressive. A barrel filling machine for the oil, I believe.
Let's see.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle. Inoperable, it seems.
So Amber first. Leo, I guess.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing.
What was it next? Sapphire.
It settles into a slow metallic chug, ready for the next lever, perhaps.
Examine the blue lever. It seems to open the expulsion hatch. Use it.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic chug, ready for the next lever, perhaps.
Glance at the green lever. It seems to be an oil release mechanism, likely the last one to be used. Pull it.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. The machine rattles, grinds, and hisses for a protracted moment, building in intensity. Then settles down into a steady mechanical thrum, functional by the sound of it.
Good. It's working, so we can now create oil barrel, I guess. Well, we will do that if the explosion is not big enough. Do I use Fein or do I use Losa? Let's use Fein. Not sure I can make it. It's not big enough. Should have used... Okay. Good job, Fein. Well.
The spirit taps his foot, arms crossed tight across his chest.
Why are you wasting everyone's time? Get to the site before the Empress sees!
Ask where the spirit was digging.
Haven't you seen the excavation site? There's real treasure there. Bones of the beast. The site's close. It has to be. There's more stones to break, more earth to turn. We need to get there.
Okay, maybe I need to touch the objects.
Your footsteps fall into a heavy rhythm, like a pickaxe striking stone. A dozen pickaxes working in labored unison. Your hands feel empty. Why isn't there a pickaxe in them, joining the crew? The steady rhythm of the pickaxes is drowned out by a sonorous growl.
Fight back against the vision.
The fire is not subdued so easily. It pushes in from all sides, a devastating press of heat and ash.
Your will is too weak to resist mine. If you want true power, then seek out every piece of the Devourer's armor. I can grant you majesty beyond compare. Go to the land without a name. Find the mark of the dragon worshippers.
A symbol materializes above you, a broad arrowhead made of flames. The voice and vision disappear, but a cold presence lingers nearby. An invisible gaze weighs upon you.
Yeah, I need to fight the vision, but I didn't do it again correctly. I should have used Sibyl, I guess. So there's going to be a fight. I need to do something for it, I think. Combine this with nails. I'm sure I have nails somewhere. Okay, let's be careful. Check this. Yeah, that's done.
After all this time, I never thought I'd walk our halls again.
Yeah, let's keep this. There's only one chest.
It is immaculate. There is no trace of the filth that has infected this world.
Let's read this. Here begins the account of Wolfram, lead archaeologist. Captain Eris tells me there may be something worth excavating in this curious cave. I have hired a gaggle of locals with shovels. They insist this cave is haunted, but it's amazing the ghost you can chase away with a heavy purse of gold. Incredible, I've never seen craftsmanship like this. Was it a tomb, a temple? The pillars to the seven suggest some religious purpose. There is more hidden behind a barrier. The workers are grumbling again, but I am an expert on the undead. If their ghost was real, I would know. Idiot, the workers claim I've been meddling with the gods. I only took a small chip from the pillar. I had to test it somehow. And now they have sealed me down here. Nothing left but to examine the columns and hope they return. Each of the 7 seems tied to an element or trait. Ralik Earth, Duna Air, Tis Sendelius Blood, Solstice Fire, Rogue Muscle, Xanthessa Mind, Amadia Magic. I don't think I'm alone. I was sure I heard a voice as I slept, but I couldn't make it out. It was faint, an echo almost. It's here, it's real. Whatever it is, it's real. The Guardians help me.
What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in eternal glyphs. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
Lean in to examine the glyphs.
You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn."
Okay. Amadia first. Okay, I have to...
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest. Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again. You step away from the pillar, your mind racing.
No king shall rise again? What happened here?
Do not... Okay, I think I remember. Amadia.
Lady Amadia. I never would have imagined we would be quite so close.
The second one was blood, right? Blood.
The sculpture is covered in eternal glyphs. The only visible ornament is a deep-set stone that emits a gentle glow.
Lean in to examine the glyphs.
You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn. Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest. Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again." You step away from the pillar, your mind racing.
Okay. Yeah, do not. It's a win for sure.
Tears, worshipped by my people.
Ah, Duna, a true god, stout of heart and fierce of face.
Yes. I think it's this one, right?
Lady Zol Stissa, I must commend you on your reptiles. Every one is a pharaoh.
So blood, wind, fire.
The sculpture is covered in eternal glyphs. You read, "Our first lords babes, our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest." Our seventh brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again. You step away.
Well. Relic. Yes. Have to check again. Rogia. Muscle. Okay, I think. Bless it's this one.
Ah, Lady Santezza. You were the only one of the seven that could take a joke. Lord Vrogir, a champion of martial challenges. Rallic, the first.
Nice.
He was as bullish as Vrogir in his own... That's it! We're through!
Yes. Well, I guess we go... No. We don't go here. I want to try with Fane, but I'm afraid of the result. Okay. Should be okay. Fane. You go. Don't die, Fane. Don't die.
It is still active, even after all these years.
We did it. Riker. We are coming back.
This is altogether too familiar.
As the creature crawls from the sarcophagus, you hear a gasp of breath. Fane steps forward, never taking his eyes off her.
I must speak to her. It is vital. Please, stand aside.
Step back. If it's important, you won't stand in the way.
You hear a gasp from the creature as Fane steps forward. It speaks in a hissing, clicking language that seems both completely alien and somewhat familiar. Fane raises his head and responds in the same jolting, clicking tongue. He seems to be pleading with the creature, his hands outstretched. The creature looks down at him and shrieks in rage. Her gestures are quick, strong, and violent. Whatever she said, it seems to have devastated your friend. The verbal barrage continues, but something changes within Fane. He looks up, and golden light pours from his skull. When he speaks next, you understand every word, but you're not sure the words are his own.
Aetera, Aetera. I had hoped to see you turn to dust in this tomb. Alone, forgotten, with only your secrets for comfort.
Lady Amadia? You possess him? Have you fallen so far that you seek shelter within that? Does your vessel even know what you did? The war you started? The greed and avarice that saw you betray the Eternals?
The glow fades, and Fane seems to return to himself. He staggers slightly, exhausted by everything that's happened. The creature turns away from him, and, panting, turns to you.
Well. Let's prepare. This is going to hurt.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask. From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's speaking.
Mais Saravel te de larontu, Chamery?
Tell the creature to slow down, you can't understand a thing.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Duna, but speaks the tongue of beasts. How cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing confirmation.
Duna, Seven Lords? Is she talking about the gods? I know about that. Demand to know who you are speaking to.
Fascinating. So quick to anger. It has the outward appearance of one of our kind, but underneath it is so very primitive. Perhaps this is to be expected when creation is left to 7 amateurs. The king would never have been so sloppy in his work.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
Cough politely, she still hasn't told you who she is.
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. Fascinating. I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It must have no more than a century left.
The god within you reacts. His emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear his voice, demanding that you give him control, demanding your body obey his will.
Repress your struggling god and ask what's hiding behind that mask.
An Eternal does not answer questions from whatever creatures happen to lumber into view. Especially when there is so much to be learned about their source. What happens to it, I wonder? Does it lie in whatever ditch it falls in, as its body decays? Or... Ah, no, of course. It is harvested.
The god thrashes against your control. You can feel it hissing that this creature is dangerous, that it cannot be trusted.
To have had the technology of the Eternals, and made this. How crude. Although effective in its own way.
Struggle to contain your god. What does she mean effective? Effective at what?
Poor creature. Created for a sole purpose, and yet so ignorant of its function. It is a tool to collect source until it is ready to be collected. Most likely by its creator. And given that face, I can well imagine who your creator may be. What a lazy way to feed one's power. And one's ego.
Fight to contain your god and ask how it knows all of this.
You start to speak, but it's too late. Duna breaks free, and the voice that emerges from your mouth is not quite your own.
Aetera, you worm! An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Duna! What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void, and the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet, here you stand. Small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aeteran to grind you into the dust.
Let's see.
You feel your guard freeze at the mention of this Aeteran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
Wrest control back from the god and demand to know more about the device.
The beast's unruly passenger did not deign to tell it. He did not want his host to know I crafted a weapon that would leave him an eternal once more.
You feel your guard thrashing against your control. Where? You croak in a voice not quite your own.
Ha! Of course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, Lord Duna. I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it. Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for you, you monstrosity, you were designed to be defective. You were built to die. And I rather think it is time you fulfilled your function. But do not fear. I shall put your sauce to good use.
Okay, here we go. This is bad. This is better. This guy is dead too. There's only 2 of them, right? Remaining. So this is quite good, I guess. I can manage him. I think I'm going down and I'm teaching her a lesson. Don't want to get... Am I wet? I am wet. But there is no elect... Well, let's... Should be okay, yeah, right? I am. Just to be safe. Beast is done. It's okay. Okay, fine. Fine. He's stunned, but yeah, stun is okay. Fire, water, earth and air. Earth and air, okay, let's do that. Okay, that's good. I don't think I need to do more, but I can bring her to beast, I guess. Should not have done that. Guess you go back. I'm playing with her. I'm toying with her. Come on, really? What is this shit? Okay, I guess she's toying with me. I go here. Is it going to be okay? No, it's not. She has well, I'm guessing I'm doing that. Let's go here. How many damage did she take at the end? More than 1,000. 1,200. 1,200. Doesn't want to speak, right?
This is altogether too familiar.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
Well, can go back to Riker, I think. But before that, maybe let's check our equipment. Spill. Let's equip that. And let's see what we have collected. So, let's see. No, it's not going to work. Searching, no crits. Yeah. It's not going to work. It's not good. I don't think it's good for anyone. Yeah, I'm not using hydro. And this is I'm going to keep it, but it's not good. This one is not too. Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Three int. This is a little better, but it's not going to cut it, I think. Is what I have already. Yeah, it's not. Two with Pyro Aero, it's better, but not crazy good. Pyro Aero. This thing you can take it for now. And this one, crit chance, it's not going to cut it for her, for him, and for her I don't think too. Okay, it was. Yeah, she had that already. Okay. I think this is all I have collected. So we can continue. Okay, let's go. Just here. I'm going to put that in my bag. Let's go back. Let's go to Riker. But before that, maybe let's talk to Fane.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
That looked like an intense conversation with that Eternal. Ask Fane if he's okay.
I could be worse. I mean, I could have spent several millennia in the clutches of the Void, so...
Ask him what happened.
The Eternals. They're not gone. Or, they are. But they're not dead. They're in the Void. The Seven threw them to the Void. They damned them to that. To an eternity of torment. And they did it in my name. They did it because of me.
But he's not responsible for the crimes of the Seven.
Aren't I? If you open the gate and let a mad dog loose, are you not responsible if it savages a child? I gave them my research on the Veil, I gave them a prize to snatch from the king. Worse, I gave them a weapon to use against their own people. The source of the veil would have made them unimaginably powerful. And their theft left enough of a crack for the void to pour in. Every wickedness visited on my people. Every evil that stalks this land. It was my fault.
Tell him that what is done is done. All that matters now is what he does next.
That is a surprising spurt of logic from one of your kind. I cannot sit here and just wish for death. I must carry on. For my people. For my family. My loved ones may be gone. The Seven may be corrupt, but I remain. The last true eternal must survive. And perhaps, just perhaps, I can find a way to bring my people back.
Fane grips you by the arm, his hands strong.
Come, Godwoken. There is work to be done.
Smile and take your leave. I'm going to end the episode now. I will continue in a few minutes with another one. Thank you for watching and see you soon.